Hi friends, welcome back to my studio. It's been a few weeks since I did a plan with me, and I'll be honest with you, it's Monday night and I haven't really been using my planner much for a couple weeks. Ever since I went on vacation, I've had a hard time getting back to it. I'm still using it, but it's more like memory keeping than it is like planning. But we're gonna try to keep going. So I'm gonna try and keep this quick because it is, as I said, Monday night. We've already lost the light. But I don't really want it to get any later in the week. Then it becomes kind of impossible to back plan. And I just want to get it done. But one of the great things about these Planners Anonymous sticker books is that you can make a spread, a beautiful spread, really quite quickly and with as much mental energy as I feel like giving it. So sometimes we do some crazy stamping and whatever, and sometimes we just put the stickers on the page. So this is the kit back from February. This is the Book Lovers 2.0. So the redesign and re-release of an old kit. But I didn't have the old kit, so this is my first time here. And I'm just doing the whole sidebar stack up just exactly in order because that is the mental energy I have to give it. Things haven't been bad, for the record. They've actually been good. I just have been kind of down some rabbit holes, some YouTube rabbit holes. So I have fallen in love with watercolor painting, but I am very much not good at it. And so I signed up for a free trial of a website called Etcher Studio, where they get artists to come on and do a couple hour masterclass. And so I signed up for the free trial and then was trying to watch as many of those as I could stuff into the 7-day free trial. So that is part of where my time went. I'm also getting ready to go on a cruise in a couple weeks. And because I sew my own clothes and, I have for a couple years, I pretty much have all the clothes I need. But this cruise to Alaska has given me reason to think I could make new clothes for a new scenario. So I got kind of obsessed with working on a quilted vest. I will post a picture of an in progress photo of that because it turned out really cool. I'm making a puffer style vest, but using the free motion quilting skills that I developed a couple years ago that were the basis of my purse business, if you are aware of that aesthetic. So I thought it would be fun to have a Katie quilted vest. I don't have a good reason. It's nice to have a reason to have a project, and even more of that might still be coming because I think I might sew myself a little watercolor travel case because I am so much. Okay, I have never used these panels. I love them. I'm a big fan to the point that I have never used them because I am afraid of wasting them. So I'm going to trim down here. I'm going to get as much of this as I can because I think it's gonna fit across this double spread. So this is the Katie layout, which is a printable layout I designed for myself. It's on my website, which I will post a link to. And this is the closest thing that I have to planner piece. Oh, and, you know, because I change layouts all the time, but I changed this one the least by like a long way. So anyway, but this is just kind of a random box that you can put anything you want in. And then I use this for like gratitude or memory keeping or whatever, but I don't need any of those things. And I have a whole journaling spread on the back side. So if I sacrifice that, it's not that huge a deal. I'm trying to decide, let's do it from here. Well, I could go across here. If I go from the bottom of the page, I'd still have a little room up there for something. Do I want any room? I don't think so. Oh, this is this length of a hole. I probably don't want actually this much width, but I don't. All right, we're postponing on this piece for the moment. Let's start with the stickers, the like cut stickers, because I don't think I'm going to use all the extra bits. I don't want it going from edge to edge of the paper. So this is me facing my fears and using, come on, don't tear. There we go. And using the parts that I would normally hoard. I didn't do that perfectly, and it's pulling up. It's okay. And then there's a little extra space here, which I can let's come back to that. I do want these. Are these cut? Yes. Because that like fills the whole box. So anyway, that is what I have been distracted doing. And so it's been good things. Like I don't regret it in the least, but I don't know about you. You can let me know in the comments. When I like get enamored with a new project, I kind of can't think about anything else. So the planner has suffered a little bit. I will come back to it for sure. But because I also want to watercolor on this cruise, like it's been taking up a lot of time because I want to be better before I get on. Here's one I did recently. It's getting better, but it could be better yet. However, I have made significant progress since I started. I was much worse. So if you'd like me to do a video on what things I've used to get better in the last week and a half, let me know, because that could be fun to like share some of the resources. Like it wouldn't be me teaching you, it would be me saying like, hey, I found these things helpful, kind of a curated, I gotta find the gold word somewhere else. I've got a few appointments, like one early tomorrow morning. Might need a mini for that one to encourage me for that one, because I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I am, but only if it goes well. Okay, those are the only things, except that it's a home game. I live in a college town. Saturday the 3rd is a home game, which I don't personally care about. Actually, is there a red one? But it is well worth knowing, because one does not want to be out and about during start time or end time. Those are the times you want to stay hunkered down and away from the crowds. So that's at noon. During the game, actually, is a decent time to go out and be doing things, because everyone is there doing that. All right, so whenever these come every month, I actually have been pulling them out so that I can work from, like, I haven't been perfect about it, but so that I can try and finish one before I finish another. Now I'm gonna have, I don't know why I have 30 gone, but not, must have had a reason. But so I'll like work my way through the old ones and start working my way towards the newest ones, kind of first in, first out. Although I'm not as dedicated about that as I could be. And then I'm going to try and figure out ways to use these words that I use less often. You know, I have the ones I use most often already gone, but I'd like to try and diversify so that I use as many of them as I plausibly can. Oh, I should put, speaking of using, I need to, it's not on my calendar, but I'm going to need to pay bills. They're green boxes. I feel like I want green boxes. There aren't. The newer books have done less of this pattern, which I like. Okay, I guess we'll do brown. This one I picked up earlier. And we'll put pay bills here. And we can use this dollar sign that I never use. Oh, and speaking of using up stickers I never use, there's this Band-Aid one, which is perfect for this appointment. That's a home game. Anything I can use this for? All right, there's a little house. Home game. Using the stickers. Very exciting. Okay. Here's where I put what meals we're eating. I do have food still on this one, but I've used it from future ones. Let's do something new. One of the things we're eating this week is something new. And we'll do wellness here for my vitamins. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I have not been posting anything. Here's usually where I write what I will post, and we'll see if I write anything. So I have just saying, and I can put anything I want in there. The sticker I pulled up is acting up. I think that's all the like timed appointment kinds of things. Yeah, there's really nothing else on my calendar. So let's pull a little decor, but honestly, we're in good shape. I wish I had something for across here. Usually when I wish I had something for there, what I end up using are the fairy lights washi from an earlier kit. It's just the right amount of, like, it's on a white background, so it's very, it doesn't pack a lot of visual density, but it matches everything, and it makes sense across the top. Those aren't straight, but you know, fairy lights often aren't straight. Sometimes then I get into my head about whether or not I need something across the bottom. Be a good place for like a quote if I were into quote stickers. I'm not into quote stickers, so that's a problem. But I'm gonna put this little cup of tea. Yeah, it's been hard to pull these off, so I'm gonna leave it. Little succulent right here. Oh, I was gonna put a mini to cheer me on, although now we got a Band-Aid. I don't have a place to use this weekend sticker, but I want to. Just looking for some more little things here, but like there's such a scene here, I don't really. We're so close, Katie. Finish it. I'm just, there's one of these in every week, and sometimes are more celebratory than others, but I just feel like it looks good there. Frame. Thinking about putting a box there just because won't fit a lot of stuff in there. I don't usually do too much on Fridays. Like maybe a little red something to kind of go here, maybe the glasses. Not really in proportion, but you know, here we are. Okay, let's talk fountain pens for just a second because I'm very excited. I have, this is my swatch, and I think I'm going to use this ink, which I've been dying to have a reason to use. So I'm thinking about using the India red ink, but this is a lot bluer, like a little more purpley. I have actually pink champagne inked already, I think. I do. All right, so I'm gonna leave the pink champagne in. It's a little pinker, but it's not bad. The other one I could use is the, honestly, this Rusty Anchor one is pretty close. I have a different pen already inked with that, but I'm gonna ink up the Sailor Studio 280 because it's not like a perfect match, but it's a green that like kind of shades red, and I've wanted to use it, and this spread feels like the right time. So that is what I'm going to be writing with here. Why don't I take a couple before the pen pictures and then we can do a little writing. Okay, we've taken a few pictures and now we are ready. I took pictures with this pen because I think it looks great with it, but it's not inked with something I can currently use. So while I would love to use this pen, I have a video about this custom made pen that I had made for me. It's beautiful and I love it, but it doesn't match. It matches on the outside, but not on the inside. So instead we're using my vanishing point. I have a video about my whole lineup and how these are the things I use to write most of my day-to-day kinds of things. So I would like to find a dot marker that matches. All right, unfortunately nothing matches the red, but I've got this olive colored one from Shuttle Arts, which I've got a video about, and this oatmeal from Zig Clean Color. So let's do that. So let's do a little list for things today. We're kind of back planning at this point. Let's check to make sure that this filled nicely. So it's a little darker when it's actually writing. It's not too bad. A nice mossy color with a little bit of red undertone. Let's say that today we're doing film video. That's you. And then what else did I do today? Here for this one, I need more room. I tested something called Perfect Binding for a watercolor journal. And my Fude nib came in, which is a Happy Meal thing. All right, back planning. If you're curious, that's what's on here right now. It's like this nib that is bent. I think there'll be a video about that at some point. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna skip writing in the appointment because I'd like to find a green that I can use for the headers. I don't know. Here, let's fill in the food. We're doing smoked pork, which we just had and is delicious, and basil chicken. This is going to be pay bills. Do I want to? I think I might want to do that in a different color if I can. I really need to do some design work for my business. I need to generate classic 2023. I really need to do that. But then I think we'll leave the other things be for now. We won't do a full before the 10. We will mark off that I took my vitamin today. I think what I want to use for the other pen color is this green. I just don't know what pen I'm going to put it in, nor... Oh, I was thinking about doing the pink. Just to do the pink. I don't really want to do the pink though. It's too pink. I think I want the green. I just don't know if I have any more of that ink sample left. Anyway, this isn't meant to be a fountain pen video, but you know, fountain pens are part of my writing now, so you know, they come up, and I think it's really fun to like try and coordinate the inks with the pens, and I only put a little bit of ink in each time I fill it. I do not fill to the brim, and so then I can just have like a week's worth of ink and then change it for the next week. Usually it's about 2 weeks worth, which is why I still have the pink in this pen. That was last week's. Okay, I've been rambling, and when I edit this, I'm going to regret that I just blattered on so much. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you want to hit the like button, I would appreciate it. If you aren't already subscribed and you want to see more from me, you can do that below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.